yo. Welcome to Thursday. Thursday today. It's Thursday, June 19th, right? End of the day. And we might as well touch on from the daily. Like just do like a top-down style of analysis. Okay, daily Euro JPY still bearish, right? Boss over here, but we did have a break of this high over here, which is good, right? Shows that we are breaking out of the range, right? Let's start to see more upward moves, right? And to start off with, we have this daily demand over here, right? Price swept into till about right there and then started to push up. On the 4-hour, you have the 4-hour on the bigger side of the structure. It is bearish, right? But obviously that's way too big. We literally focused right here, right? Might as well change these to like 4-hour swing structure because the swing is just absolutely huge, right? So might as well just change that. Okay, Wi-Fi is down. Okay, I don't know what I did. Oh, okay. What's the Wi-Fi actually? Right, might as well change this to swing because the normal big one is just absolutely huge. Yeah, swing high there. And so change this to bullish because currently it is bullish. Okay, let's move on to the M15. Okay, M15 Euro JPY, right? On the M50 we switched bullish. After C level we switched bullish, right, to facilitate the pullback into here on the 4-hour, right? But now the question is, was this enough of a mitigation to continue higher, or is the 50-minute switching to facilitate the pullback after this mitigation here, like a reaction into here, and then it will continue lower? That's the question. So I'd say what's best in this case is just to wait for right. Let's see if we possibly get an IBOS, right? If we get an IBOS, we try and follow it into here, right? But we don't target past this low, right? We just target into here, so we're basically in and out. Or if we do see this high go, right, which means the internal would be bullish, then tomorrow we just follow this higher like that. We just follow it higher like that. We'll just see. We'll wait for a little bit more and then just see what happens there. And then EURUSD bullish break on the 4-hour, same as Euro JPY, right? We have a mitigation of the daily and this 4-hour huge zone in here, but because it is engulfed by this candle, it's okay to draw it from there to there. Now this is barely a touch, right? Just tiny touch, but we do have a 4-hour change of character. During London, I did have my eyes on this zone, right? because this mitigation right here for me was kind of shallow, even though it sweeps this low, but was kind of shallow. My expectation was for this zone to hold and then push lower, but the mitigation into here was the very tiny one, so I did not enter on this. Even though on the M5 technically there was an entry, but it's one of those little bit iffy ones. If you are brave, you could have taken it, but in this case, I'm already low on the month, so I'm not really looking to take the more risky trades, right? I want to play it kind of safe, go for the more obvious trades. But in, oh my god, man. I'm gonna stop. Jesus, I don't understand why this computer fucking does this, man. I wanna have like 5 million recordings in here. Okay, as I was saying, you could have taken this 3.3. Where did we get 3.3? 3.3. You wouldn't get the 3.3. Cost this low. What you say? Target this. It's iffy. Yeah, I'm okay without taking that. If you don't want the iffy trades, you want the clear cut ones, right? Once it breaks this, you want to see it come back and mitigate this and go, not this tiny mitigation here. And so after this, you find that now we have an internal break of structure up, which means tomorrow just basically looking to follow in here and play the moves like that. To VSD, we had a boss. Now question on the 4-hour. Question is, will this hold? This 4-hour zone that created a low, will it hold after the LP sweep down there? Will this hold or will it continue higher, right? That's the question of how it will develop. In here there was a buy opportunity, but of course I did not get involved. In here on the M15, right, there was an opportunity in here, but the reason I did not get involved is because even though you do have a sweep of the slow, right, you have a sweep of the 4-hour, sweep of the 4-hour there, it pushes up, you had an IBOS there, second IBOS, but remember the internal switch is bullish to facilitate the pullback, right? The swing pullback. So once we come into this 4-hour zone that creates a low, I'm no longer interested in buys, right? Because the higher probability trade is the sell. Hence, I was not looking for the buy in there, even though in this case there was a valid 5-minute buy in there. If you look at this, right? This is a low internal, switches up, comes down, and then continues up on this 5 candle. You could have gotten in, but it's not part of the plan, so I did not take that one. And then USD CAD, nothing really in here. We did get a tiny break, but immediately pushes back in, so I suspect it will turn bearish, right? Maybe come deeper into a zone like this. Maybe come deeper into a zone like this. But once it breaks out like tiny bit and comes back immediately, it's usually a sign that this won't be a sustained break. So we'll see how it develops tomorrow, and then just take it from there. On the M50 we do have a break right there. So yeah, that's pretty much it there. we'll see what happens tomorrow. Peace.